evening. Welcome to Asia Newsline. I'm Lipakshi Khurana. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Monday, the 14th of May. More than 50 killed in dust storms across India, says India's Interior Ministry. Pakistan's NSC rejects Nawaz Sharif's remarks on 2008 Mumbai attacks. And Rohingyas in Bangladeshi refugee camps prepare for Ramadan. And now for all the details. High-velocity dust storms and thunderstorms that hit India on Sunday killed 53 people across the country, India's Interior Ministry said on Monday. More storms and rains have been predicted by the Weather Department for the next 2-3 days in northern India.
At least 53 people were killed in thunderstorms on Sunday night across the country, said India's Interior Minister on Monday. According to the ministry, 39 people have been killed in northern Uttar Pradesh, 9 in Andhra Pradesh, 4 in West Bengal and 1 in capital New Delhi. Meanwhile, 65 people were injured in total across the country. The dust storm, which ravaged parts of India in a much-anticipated weather change, was determined by the Indian Meteorological Department earlier this week. Officials from the department have said there are also chances of landslide in northern hill provinces of Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand.
परंतु ये थंडरस्टॉर्म एक्टिविटी जो नॉर्थ वेस्ट इंडिया में अगले 2 से 3 दिन जारी रहेगी और ख़ास तौर से इसके लिए जो सीवियरिटी होगी वो हिमाचल प्रदेश उत्तराखंड के लिए होगी जहां 1-2 स्थानों पर स्क्वाल की भी संभावना.
Last week also a massive dust storm with a wind speed up to 43 miles per hour had ravaged several northern parts of the country. Earlier, as many as 124 people lost their lives due to the high-intensity dust storms in northern Uttar Pradesh and western Rajasthan provinces.
And news from Pakistan, a National Security Committee meeting on Monday dismissed former Premier Nawaz Sharif's recent statement on the 2008 Mumbai attacks and unanimously termed it incorrect and misleading. Sharif, in an interview, had said that terror groups were growing in Pakistan and non-state actors were responsible for the series of coordinated attacks in Mumbai.
Pakistan's National Security Committee or NSC on Monday dismissed former Premier Nawaz Sharif's recent statement on the 2008 Mumbai attacks and unanimously termed it incorrect and misleading. The NSC, which met under the chair of Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi, conducted a detailed review of Sharif's statement printed in a newspaper interview on Saturday. The NSC said that Pakistan will continue its efforts to eliminate terrorism on all fronts. Meanwhile, Pakistan People's Party leader Sharif Rahman on Sunday hit out at Sharif for his remarks. Rahman, who has been Pakistan's ambassador to the United States and is currently the leader of opposition in the Senate, said Sharif made the comments to boost his own image.
दुख भी होता है कि पाकिस्तान का बयानिया इस वक्त किस तरह उन्होंने कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ करने की कोशिश की है, शायद अपनी ज़ात को तक़वियत देने के लिए, लेकिन मुझे नहीं मालूम उनकी ज़ात को क्या तक़वियत मिलती है. क्या वो इंटरनेशनल बयानिए के साथ इस वक्त मिल जाते हैं जो पाकिस्तान को हदफ बनाए हुए हैं.
Sharif, in an interview to Pakistan Daily Dawn, said that military organizations were growing in Pakistan and non-state actors were responsible for the series of coordinated attacks in Mumbai. India has long accused Pakistan of sponsoring the 2008 Mumbai attacks, which killed more than 160 persons through Lashkar-e-Taiba or LET militant outfit.
Moving on, anti-Pakistan protests were held across Pakistan-administered Kashmir and outside the Pakistani consulate in the United Kingdom to mark the death anniversary of activist Arif Shahid. Activists have long blamed Islamabad for muzzling dissenting voices in the illegally occupied region.
Marking the 5th death anniversary of Kashmiri nationalist leader Sardar Arif Shahid, activists held protest rallies across Pakistan-administered Kashmir on Sunday. A large number of people gathered to demand justice for Shahid, who was critical of Pakistan for its illegal occupation of the territory and other human rights abuses. Activists also organized a protest outside Pakistani consulate in Bradford and raised slogans against Pakistan for denying justice to Arif Shahid. Activists of United Kashmir People's National Party and Jammu and Kashmir National Awami Party demanded a judicial inquiry into the death of Arif Shahid, who was shot dead outside his residence in 2013.
हम ये मुतालबा करते हैं कि एक जुडिशल इंक्वायरी हाई कोर्ट के जज की निगरानी में एक जुडिशल इंक्वायरी की जाए जो इस बात का तयन करे कि किन लोगों ने आरिफ शाहिद को शहीद किया था और उन लोगों को गिरफ्तार करके उनको सजा दी जाए.
Activists believe Shahid was eliminated by Pakistan's infamous Interstate Services Intelligence as he questioned Pakistan's illegal occupation of part of Kashmir. They have long blamed the military establishment and intelligence agencies for muzzling dissenting voices in nationalist parties, non-governmental organizations and the media.
In news from Afghanistan, 15 people were killed and 42 wounded after gunmen attacked Afghanistan's Jalalabad city on Sunday. There were multiple blasts during a resulting gun battle between the security forces and the attackers who belonged to militant group Islamic State.
"15 people were killed on Sunday in Afghanistan after an hours-long gun battle in eastern Jalalabad city began with a car bomb exploding, which also wounded 42. After the explosion, officials said a coordinated assault of about 6 attackers armed with machine guns and rocket-propelled grenades rushed the accounts office building. There was multiple blasts during a resulting gun battle with security forces, which lasted most of Sunday. Militant group Islamic State claimed the responsibility for the attack in the busy part of the city, including a school where about 1,000 girls were trapped during the fight. It was the latest high-profile attack that has killed and wounded hundreds of civilians this year, putting heavy pressure on the Afghan government. Violence has also spiked since the Taliban announced its annual spring offensive last month, and dozens have been killed in voter registration centers in recent weeks ahead of fall elections in October this year.
Modern news from Afghanistan. A group of Afghan youths in capital Kabul city have developed 8 software packages based on the needs of the society to overcome corruption and improve administrative affairs in their country. The group now aims to develop more software programs for different sectors.
A group of Afghan youths, including both boys and girls, have developed 8 software packages since 2015, when they first emerged as young software developers in capital Kabul. The software packages by the group have been developed based on the needs of the society and are aimed at overcoming corruption and improving administrative affairs. The software programs are now being used by some companies and institutions in the country.
تمام مشکلاتی که یک شرکت تولیدی داشته باشه و تمام محاسباتی که خواسته باشه انجام بده و تمام رمز و رازهایی که داخل همون شرکت خود داره میتونه داخل از این سیستم ثبت بکنه و اونها رو مدیریت بکنه.
برنامه موبایل اپ موبایل داریم که میره اشخاص میرن و از سطح شهر یا ولایت طفلای خیابانی کارگر رو اونا اطلاعات در مورد از اونها جمع آوری میکنن و یک وب اپلیکیشن داریم که این اطفال مدیریت میکنن.
The software developers in Kabul are now planning to develop almost 40 software programs for different sectors. According to the owners of software engineering companies in the country, lack of awareness has affected use of new software packages in Afghanistan.
Moving on to news from Bangladesh, as Muslims across the world are gearing up for Ramadan, Rohingya Muslims residing in Bangladesh are also getting ready, determined to celebrate the approaching holy month. Rohingya Muslims have sought refuge in Bangladesh since last year after fleeing a military crackdown in Myanmar.
Hundreds of Rohingya Muslims who fled violence in Myanmar last year and now live in Bangladesh refugee camps are getting ready for the start of the holy month of Ramadan sometime this week. They are determined to celebrate the approaching Ramadan despite their tough living condition, as most of them live in flimsy bamboo and plastic structure perched on what were once forested hills. Muslims across the world celebrated the holy month of Ramadan by fasting, but for many it also involves a gastronomical feast.
রমজানুল্লাহ বাবা চিন্তাতে আর ওটা বর্মা মাঝে সুন্দর খাইবে জিলাপিটা তখন সুন্দর ওনা খাইনি পারি আর دشما زندلاوری کی خیلی دلبره کی زندلاوری خیلی نزار فلو خیلی نفلو نهان دوروریده.
افتار سهری ها فوت هانا ها عادت سے افتاری گره این عرض هنو بیوستانی زین حد دو گره داری این لوی انشالله عرض سے این لوی رمضان روزا رکم دیان پاکا پاکی دست کیا سے عاشا سے نیزتون تمام نازده هم اکر روزا رکم آبار عرض تو افتاری گری ولده دویلا ودیلا خودم دست حیفیانا گره رمضان مزه مطالعه عرض تو هنو کسونای.
According to the United Nations and rights groups, attacks from the insurgents sent nearly 700,000 Rohingyas drilling to camps in Bangladesh. Aid agencies say they face a narrowing window to prepare Rohingyas refugee camps in southern Bangladesh for life-threatening floods in the approaching monsoon season.
In a simple yet unique wedding, underprivileged Hindu and Muslim couples tied the nuptial knot at a mass marriage ceremony in India's western Vadodara city on Sunday. The gesture by the organisers aimed at reducing financial burden on the families of the brides.
At least 11 couples tied the knot on Sunday in a mass marriage ceremony organised by a Muslim organisation in India's western Gujarat province. Out of the 11 couples, 8 were Muslim and the remaining 3 belonged to Hindu religion. Guests turned up in huge numbers to bless the beaming couples who dressed up in traditional attire for the occasion.
8 निकाह जो है वो मुसलमानों के हैं और 3 लग्न जो होने वाले हैं वो हिंदू कौम के बच्चे हैं. तो ये बहुत ही खुशी की बात है और खुशी के साथ साथ एक हिंदू और मुसलमान एकता की भावना की बात है. और आज ज़रूरी यही है हिंदुस्तान में कि हिंदू मुसलमान एकता कायम हो, उसकी मिसाल कायम हो. तो मैं इनको मुबारकबादी देता हूँ.
Spreading a message of diversity, all the couples exchanged the vows under the same roof. Group marriages are becoming popular, especially among the financially disadvantaged sections of the Indian society, as they reduce worries of monetary implications among parents.
A 2-day skill development conclave recently concluded in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. The conclave aimed at boosting skill building and entrepreneurship in the valley.
A 2-day skill conclave aiming skill building, entrepreneurship and grassroots innovations concluded recently in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. The first of its kind event, the Lash Skill and Entrepreneurship Conclave 2018, included brainstorming sessions on skill development, entrepreneurship and creating human resource for industry and fostering linkages. The 2-day conclave was organized by Jammu and Kashmir Skill Development Mission.
ऑल इंडिया लेवल पे, वर्ल्ड लेवल पे ये प्रोग्राम किया जा रहा है जिससे कि हमारी स्किल्स इंप्रूव हो सके, लोगों में जागरूकता बढ़ सके. इसलिए ये बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ है और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के बारे में यहाँ पे हमें बताया जा रहा है, तो इससे बाकियों को बहुत मोटिवेशन भी मिलता है.
हमारा मेजर मकसद ये है कि जो भी हमारे यंगस्टर्स हैं, जो भी स्किल में जो इम्पार्टिंग ऑफ स्किल्स वगैरह में जो भी हैं, हम चाहते हैं कि उनको मार्केट का पता चले, ऑल ओवर पूरा हिंदुस्तान में किस चीज़ की ज़रूरत है और जो हमारे यहाँ इम्पार्ट करते हैं स्किल्स, वो उनके पास उतने चीज़ें फराहम हो.
Besides technical sessions, the conclave included a skill exhibition including local innovations and crafts. It brought together various skill development stakeholders, industry captains and professionals from across industries onto one platform to deliberate on issues related to skill development and entrepreneurship in the valley.
Well, that's all we have for you from South Asia this evening. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.